Okay, let's see this paper. So you will be also helping me in that, okay?
Okay.
Um, this is like the latest paper, variant one question, like paper one 2025. Okay. So first question is that which task will not be performed by a bookkeeper? Now remember that bookkeeper will always responsible for making, prime books and ledgers, but the accountants they used to prepare the final accounts, and they will be like taking all of the decisions. How now here they are saying that which task will not be performed by the bookkeeper. So as you can see, calculating the accounting ratios, yeah, this is what the accountants will do, because when the accountants will be completing all the final accounts, and after that they will be like calculating the accounting ratios just to say, just to see the you can say that the financial stability of the business. So this task will not be performed by the bookkeeper. Yeah, like the journals, because we know that this is the part of your a prime book, and then the ledgers and the petty cash, this is also the part of the prime book. So yeah, these things will be prepared by the bookkeeper, but not this one. So A option is basically the right option. Then we have next question. What are assets? What are assets? The amounts owed to a business.
No.
The the amounts owed to the business. The amounts owed to a business. Yeah. Yes. So the all the amounts which owed to a business, like trade receiver, something like that, cash, etc. So yeah, this is the part of your asset. Then amounts owed by a business. So yes and yes in C and D option, not in the A and B. So yes and yes. So in like maybe any C or D option could be right. Amounts owed by a business?
Nope.
No. Amounts owed by a business is not the part of assets. So most likely this one and this one as well. Items owned by a business. Yes.
Yes.
All the items owned by the business like asset, non-current asset, etc. So yes, 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 and yes. So it means that only this C option like is the right option.
Okay.
Then we have question number three, that Sammy bought goods on credit and later returned some of these goods. Okay. How would he record the return in his books of account? Okay. So as you can see that when Sammy bought the goods on credit basis, and when then after that he returned. So when he returns, so he doesn't need to pay the money. So that means that the supplier will be debit, like liability has reduced. So
Yes.
that's why the supplier account will be debited. And we know that the for the Sammy, this is the purchases, of course. So Sammy will be crediting the purchase account, because whenever we purchase something, whenever we purchase the goods, so purchase account will be debit. And whenever we are going to return it, so it will be credit, because of course the goods are going out from the business. So that's why it will be credited. And supply will reduce because the liability will reduce. So D option is most likely the right option.
Okay.
An account in Peter's book of account was as follows. This is the Peter book, but in the Peter book we are preparing Rami account. And as you can see that the balance video on the credit side, so it means that Rami is a creditor of the Peter. If the balance would have been on the debit side, so it means that the Rami at that time, the Rami would be the Peter's customer. But here the balance is on the credit side showing the liability. Like this amount, the Peter needs to pay Rami. So that's why Rami is supplier.
Okay.
Which statement is correct? Yeah, the main question is which statement is correct. Okay. So Peter received a discount for buying in bulk. So let's see, yeah, like this. Oh, okay, so discount for buying in bulk. Remember that whenever we are purchasing something from a supplier in bulk, so we will receive the trade discount, and trade discount we don't need to record in the ledgers, okay, and not even in the prime books. So that's why this option is not the right option.
Okay.
Peter received a discount for paying early. Yeah, so he received a discount, as you can see, $20. So we can say yes, B option is the right option. Rami received a discount for buying in bulk. No, no. So basically, Rami is a creditor. He is not buying something from the Peter. So
Yeah.
that's not right. And this as well, of course. And plus, buying in bulk, of course, the trade discount will not be the part of any ledger. So B is basically a right option. At the end of her financial year, Jasmine balanced her cash book and ledger accounts and made appropriate year and transfers. Which statement are correct? Okay, let's see which statement is correct. Debit balance on the account of credit customers will be shown as an asset in the statement of financial position. Is it right?
No.
Yeah. Because no, it is right now. Because this will be a part of trade receivable. Like whatever a debit balance in the credit customer's account, that will be the part of trade receivable. So that is the asset for the company.
Okay.
So we
Okay.
will be showing this in the statement of financial position. B is sorry, second is, so it means that this is the right option. The debit balance on the bank column in cash book will be shown as a liability. No, no, this is the asset, not the liability. The total of the discount received account will be included in the cost of sale in the income statement. No, discount received will be the part of other income,
Other
not
income.
not the cost of sale. Total of the general expenses account will be deducted from the gross profit in the income statement. Yes, it will be deducted. Like we have to write a GP and then we have to deduct the expenses. So this one is right. So 1 and 4 only. C. A trader bought goods on credit from a supplier. In which book of prime entry would the trader recorded this transaction stage? In which book of prime entry?
A trader bought goods on credit from a supplier. Purchase journal.
Yes, in purchase journal. Which account balance will appear in the debit column of the trial balance? Okay. First of all, we have the carriage inward. Yeah, carriage inward is a part of it.
Yes.
Carriage inward means sale return. Discount received, no, this is the income, so that this will be carried. Provision account always carried. Purchase return again, it's carried. So A option is the right option. Now the A. Oh, sorry. Yeah. The totals of the trial balance did not agree, and a suspense account was opened. It was later found that a total of a discount lot column in the cash book $100 had been credited to the discount allowed account. Which journal entry corrects this error? Okay. Oh, so what we did, uh, it was later found that total of the discount allowed column. Okay, now discount lot should be debited. In the cash book of $100 had been credited to the discount allowed account. So we just credited it. So it means that now we need to debit this, of
Yes.
course, but debiting it with the double amount. Because as you can see, this is your discount allowed, for example, this is your discount allowed account. So you need to debit this, but you just credit it, like you just wrote it here. This was your mistake. If you will rectify this by writing 100 here, so when you will be like totaling this discount allowed account, so 100 and 100 will be cancelled out. Because of course when you will be balancing it, so it means that you need to deduct most likely credit side from the debit side. So 100 minus 100, so net effect will be 0, and we don't want it. We just want to keep the $100 in the discount allowed, and that's what the mistake we did. That's why if we will write the 200 here, so automatically when you will be like balancing it, so 200 minus 100, so 100 will be remaining. So that's what we want. So since we will be debiting the discount, yes, you want to ask something?
No, no.
Yeah, so like we have to debit the discount allowed account with 200, and since there is nothing wrong with the other entry, credit side entry, so on the credit side where there is nothing, there will be suspense account. So B option, basically B
Okay.
option. Okay. Then we have the next question. Um, After calculating the profit for the year, okay, after calculating his profit for the year, we discovered the following errors. Purchase of new motor vehicle of 3200 was debited to the motor expense account. So we just increase the motor expense and we decrease the asset account. Okay. Purchase account was overcast by 500. So if we overstated the purchase account, so it means that we overstated the cost of sales and the profit will be understated. What was the effect on the profit for the year after correcting these errors? Okay. So since 3200, because if you just recorded this 3200 in the expenses, so it means that your expenses has increased, so your profit has decreased. So it means that now you have to add it back, like
Yes.
in this. Where is the, okay, there is nothing. Okay, 3200 will be adding, we will be adding it back. And then the purchase account was overcast by $500. So it means that we just increase the cost of sales. So if the cost of we just, if the purchase account, yeah, it is overcasted. So now we will decrease it. So when we will decrease the purchase account, since we overcasted it, so it means that the cost of sale will decrease. If the cost of sale will decrease, GP will increase. GP will increase, then profit will increase. So it means that we also need to add it back, like 500 plus 3200. So this will be like 3700. So your profit will be increased by 3700. This one.
So whenever the gross profit increases, the profit increases?
Yeah, of course. Because when, if your gross profit is increasing, so it means that when you will deduct the expenses, so your profit will also increase. Now, if the GP is reducing, so your automatically profit will reduce.
Okay. And we're deducting 500.
No, no, we need to add it back. Because we know, na, one second. If maybe you know, first of all, we have to write the opening inventory in the cost of sale. Then we need to add the purchases. After that, we need to add, like, maybe if there is any purchase done, so we need to deduct it. Purchase return. And then we need to deduct the closing inventory as well. Okay. And after that, we get the total of
Cost of.
cost of sales. Whatever total we will get. So as you can see that if we overcasted this purchases, let's say the original purchases was 1000, but we overcasted this with 1500, 500. So it means that we just its total we make that as 1500. So it means it is adding in the cost of sales. So it means that your cost of sale will be increasing with the $500. But when you will rectify this error, so it means that now your purchases are not 1500, it will be 1000. So it means that at the end, when you will, of course, the things which we are adding, it is increasing cost of sale. The things which we are deducting, it is decreasing cost of sales. So it means that if the purchases will be decreasing with 500, so your cost of sale will also decrease. If your cost of sale decrease, GP will decrease, GP will decrease, profit will increase. Cost of sale decrease, GP increase, GP increase, profit increase. Because
Okay.
GP is equal to cost of sale minus revenue. So if you are deducting the cost of sale and from the revenues, of course, the GP will increase, na?
Yes.
Because cost of sale reduced. So 500 plus 3200 is equal to 3700. Okay, so we just done with this. Next question, we are going to see that Jerry received a check of $450 from Fatima, and he entered the receipt of the check correctly in his cash book. Okay, but the posting to the Fatima's account was reversed in error. Which journal entry corrects this error? Okay, so what we did basically, when the Jerry received a check from 450 from Fatima, so what Jerry should do, Jerry should debit the cash book, means bank account or whatever you can say, and credit the Fatima because Fatima has decreased. Fatima is paid, trade receivable has decreased. Fatima was the customer, but he just reverts the, the things. He just credited the bank account, okay, and he maybe like debited the Fatima account. This is what I guess he did, yeah. So it means no, posting to Fatma's account was reversed. Okay, okay. Only Fatma's account, like only Fatma, the posting to
Yeah.
the Fatma's account was reversed. Okay, so it means that of course, if the Fatma account's posting reverse, so it means that we have to credit the Fatma with not with 450. Basically, we will be crediting her with 900. We have to, because that entry was reversed. The entry was we just recorded on the credit side. Wow, now what we need to do? We debited it. So now we have to credit it with the double amount. Like with 900, 450, 450 plus 900. So on the debit side, there will be suspense then because there is
Okay.
no mistake on the debit side. Yeah. So this is the right one. Okay. Next one is, um, yeah. Hmm. Sumaraj bank statement showed a credit balance of $740. Okay. That's the credit balance. Okay. Like positive balance at 31st January. Sumaraj compared the bank statement with his cash book and updated the cash book after he found the following. Bank charges not recorded in the cash book. Check paid but not presented to the bank. What was the updated cash book balance at 31st January? What was the updated cash book balance at 31st January? Okay. So as you can see that these are the bank charges which is not recorded in the cash book, that is $30. And this one, yeah. And the checks paid but not presented in the bank, that is $150. And we want to find out the updated cash book balance at 31st January. And how much the balance is showing in the bank statement, that is $740. So what we will do, we will be deducting the 150. So
Mm,
how many, we will be deducting 150. So what will be the like answer for that?
we can deduct 150 from minus 740.
Yeah,
890.
890. 890? 740 minus 150.
Oh, sorry, 590.
590. Okay. So it means that the A option is the right option then.
But I have a question. They're saying the bank statement showed a credit balance. Won't we do like minus 740
No,
minus 50?
credit balance means no, because this is the bank statement. No? So in the bank statement, if there's a credit balance, so this is the positive balance for the cash book. Because whatever the credit for the bank, this is debit for us. Do you know, like, for example, if in my account the balance is showing debits, my balance is the debit balance, but the bank statement is showing it as a credit because this is a liability for them. They have to pay us the $740.
Okay.
Like for example, if you are depositing, let's say $500 into your bank account, so for you this is debit, but for the bank this will be credit. Why? Because the bank, they have the liability, like their liability has increased. So that's why they will credit it because they have to pay you whenever you want it. Whenever you want to withdraw, you can easily withdraw that. So that's why for the bank this is a liability, but for us, of course, this is the debit balance. But they're saying it in the bank statement. Of course, in the bank statement, if the balance is credit, so it means this is a positive for us. And if in the bank statement the balance will is debit, that is the negative balance for us then.
Okay.
Hmm. Next question number 12. They are saying that George, sorry, okay. George is preparing his purchase ledger control account. Which information would he obtain from his journal in order to do this? Yeah, it's too easy. Like what? Like which entry?
George is preparing his purchase letter control account. Which information would he obtain from his journals? Content is good for doing. Irrecoverable debts.
Irrecoverable debts. Hmm. Which information would he obtain from his journal? No, he is preparing PLCA. So
Oh,
that's
sorry, sorry.
yeah. This is not be the part of it, no?
Yeah.
Refunds received from the credit suppliers.
D is the answer then.
No, no. Is it right or wrong?
I'm wrong.
But why it is wrong?
Refunds received from credit suppliers. That would be from the cash book.
Yeah, of course.
So
The
this is
money
not. We
received.
don't.
Goods returned to the credit supplier. This will
That
not
is
be the
due to return.
part of purchase return journal.
Yeah.
Or the contra entries we can say.
Okay.
Contra entry with the sales ledger. Like, do you know that what is the meaning of contra entries?
Yeah, which like
Yes.
debits the.
Like the George, like his George supplier is also his customer.
Yes.
So in like if there's any entry like contra entries in the sale, that's what he can get from the journal.
Okay.
Next person is Javed's sale as a control account had a debit balance of 12,000. Okay, interest of $40 on an overdue account and also discount allowed of 150 had been omitted. What was the correct balance on the sale ledger account? What was the correct balance? Okay. So 12,000 is basically debit balance. So if you just want to prepare the SLCA here, so if there is 12,000 on the debit side and the interest of $40 on an overdue account. Okay, so if there's a $40 interest,
It's
so it
on debit
means
card.
basically for the yeah, this is also in the debit side. And also discount allowed. So discount allowed will be the part of credit side
Credit.
because of this the trade receivable has decreased. Yeah.
Answer is B.
Hmm?
Answer is B.
Be 11,890.
Yes.
Okay. Next question. Okay, this is what now you need to tell me. This is easy, and this one as well. This one you have to solve. Can you please just solve this question number 15? I'm just coming back from the washroom.
Okay.
Like you can solve it on your notebook, and you just need to tell me the answer.
Okay.
Yeah, you find the answer or not?
1 second. To find the provision, we just do cost minus accumulated depreciation, right?
What are you saying?
To find the provision, we have to do cost minus accumulated depreciation.
Provision is basically the total of your depreciation, no?
So yeah, I'm saying is that we're gonna do cost minus accumulated depreciation.
Yeah, in order to find out the net book value.
Okay. Is the answer D?
No, I don't know. Basically, 1 second, let me see. Hmm. Atif depreciate his motor vehicle at a rate of 20% per annum using RBM. On 1st May 2024, Atif owned motor, which cost is this. Okay, this is the cost. That is 3,500. Oh, sorry, 1,000. And the accumulated depreciation on these motors vehicles was 12,600 on 1st May 2024. What will be the balance on the this provision for depreciation account? Okay. So in the provision, we will keep writing the depreciation every year. So what will be the balance in the balance on Atif's provision for depreciation? Okay. First of all, we need to find the depreciation for this year, 1st May, minus accumulated depreciation. What is the answer?
22400.
Multiply 20%. What is the answer now?
4480.
This is the depreciation for 1st May, but they are asking uh, what we will a total balance in the provision account. So total balance means that this year's depreciation and this previous year's depreciation. The previous year depreciation is 12,600 and this year is 4,480. So if it is total this.
Okay, I got the wrong answer.
Yeah, what's the answer now?
17080.
Yeah, so basically this one is the right one. Yeah, now please solve this one now. Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting 150 on debit side. B.
Which one?
B.
Mm, 150 on the debit side.
Yeah.
Okay. The question is that T Limited rents out um of its premises at the start of the year. The tenant was 6,000 in arrears, and during the year, T Limited received 86450 in the rent from the tenant. T Limited's income statement showed rent receivable of the year is 7,900. Okay. What was the balance brought down on a rent receivable account at the start of the following year? Hmm. Okay. We need to prepare the subscription account.
Uh-uh. Rent receivable account.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, rent receivable. Okay. So this is we know that we use the mnemonic that is APA. Okay. And
600 on debit.
hmm, and then this 7,900 will be the part of income set.
Fine. Which will also be on debit.
So, yeah, income account will be debited at the end of the year, and income statement will be credited.
Yeah, and
And
then 650 on credit side.
income received, it will be credited, and the bank will be debit. Okay,
So yeah, it's 150 on debit side then.
8650. Na?
Yeah,
So what's the what's the balance then?
150.
150. It will be on the which side?
It
Which
will
is
be,
heavy side?
yeah,
What is the heavy side? Credit or debit?
1 second. 85. It will be on debit side.
Okay, that is like how much it is?
It is 8500.
850. Okay.
It will be on the lighter side, so it's like 8500. 150 on the debit side.
And now balance CD will be here. What was the balance brought down on the rent receivable account at the start of the following year? Yeah. So here we will find the 150 on the credit side,
No, wait, 150 would be on the lighter side.
but which is you said that this is basically the heavier side.
No, no, sorry. The debit side is the lighter side. So I'm gonna write 150 on the lighter side.
Mm-hmm. This is 8,500. Okay.
So 150 is on the debit side. B is the answer.
Credit side is the heavy side, no?
Credit is the heavy and debit is the lighter.
Okay. 8,650.
Yeah,
8,650. Balance CD will be here.
on the debit
Balance
side.
here. Credit side. It will be on the credit side, no?
Yes.
Because they're talking about the balance brought down, not carried
Yeah.
down. Hmm. So this A option is the right option basically.
Yes.
Yeah, now solve this one. One sec. It's okay if we maybe conduct the class little later, like maybe we can just go on when the
Right.
paper will finish, we'll end the class.
Okay, it's fine.
Is it easy?
I'm doing this one.
Let me see.
250.
Provision for doubtful debt of 5% of trade receivable is maintained. At 1st January 2024, the provision for doubtful debts account had a credit balance of 250. Okay. Sorry, 240. At 31st December, the trade receivable owed 52. It decided 200 of this amount was irrecoverable. Which entry was made in the provision for doubtful debt account on 31st December?
Is it B? Credit 10. I got this.
B, credit?
Yeah, the answer.
Yeah, because the 200 is the 200 is basically, it was decided this is the irrecoverable. The previous balance was 240. No,
Hmm.
sorry, it is not 240. 5200 multiply 5%. What is the answer?
Wait, won't we do like
Second
5200
one, second
minus
one. This
200
is
first?
the 5200 minus 200. Yeah, yeah. This
Yeah,
is the irrecoverable 5200 minus 200. So that will be 5000. 5000 multiplied by 5%.
that is
So
250.
250, yeah. So 250 is like increased. So that's
Yeah,
why the provision account will be credited. So with $10. Yeah.
$10.
So B option is the right option. Next question. Yeah. This is easy.
At a lower cost and net traceable value. B.
Yes. Which
Okay.
item are shown in the statement of financial position? It's too easy. Current
Yeah,
asset, yes. Revenue, no.
no.
Yes. Non-current liability, yes. So
A
D,
B.
basic. A business provided the following information about two expenses. Okay. Electricity and insurance. Okay. Which we need, what we need to find? Which amount are charged to the income statement? Hmm. It's
We just
too
need to
easy.
make T accounts, yeah.
Yeah, like first of all, prepare this electricity account. So electricity account like 250 will be accrued. So this will be the part of credit side, because for the yeah, like we will be preparing the PAP account. Na? So this is
Yeah,
accrued. So it's like that. This is electricity. So we are preparing PAP account. So this is accrued. So we will write it here, $240. Sorry. And then during the year we just paid this $1,500. So that will be the part of debit side, because expense will be debit, electricity is debit, and the bank will be credit. And then there's a 360 accrued. So it means that PAA. So accrued will be here then. 360. Then 1500 minus 1500 plus 360, that will become 1860 minus 240. What will be the answer then?
1 second. That's 1620.
Yeah, 1620 will be the part of income statement. That is 1620. The same thing you need to do with the insurance line.
Yeah, okay. I think I can do this one. We can do the next question now.
Yeah, but let me like, because I need to write that what is the right answer and wrong answer.
Probably the C is the correct answer because 1620 for electricity.
Which question? Which answer?
C.
Are you sure? Yeah, yeah. If you are sure, because there's no 1620
Yeah,
written
there is no
formula.
other common.
Oh, it's too easy. Which item is the current liability?
Bank overdraft.
Advantage to a soldier of forming a partnership.
Advantage partner share responsibility. D.
Which statements are correct?
In relation to the financial statement of a partnership.
Hmm.
Okay. Interest on partner's capital is shown as an expense in the income statement. False.
Interest on partner's capital is shown as an expense in the income statement. No, no, no. This will not be like, we will not be showing it in the income statement.
Yeah, it's false. Interest on partner's drawing is added to the profit of the year in proportion. Yes, true.
Uh, yeah, yeah, correct.
Partner's current account balance are shown in the statement of financial position.
Yeah, it's also correct.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 2 and 3.
Current account and capital account we need to show in the statement of financial position. No?
Yeah.
Salaries are shown as no, no. Salaries are also not shown. So basically, 1 and 3 is the right answer.
2 and 3.
2 and 3. Okay, B is the right answer then.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see question number 24. Limited provided the following information. Okay, let's see. First of all, we have uh, ordinary share capital 350. Okay. Then we have retained earning, general reserve for the year dividend paid. What was the total equity at the end of the year?
Okay, let me solve it. I'm getting C. 445000.
And how you calculated that?
I just added everything except dividends. I minus dividends.
Yeah. So 350 plus 46,000 plus 3,700 plus 30,000 plus 3,200, the 32,000 minus dividend paid. So that's equal to the total equity,
Yeah.
which is 4,45,000. Na?
Yes.
Club included the balance on its accumulated fund and it's a statement of financial position. What is the equivalent to the, okay, so equivalent is really easy. It's capital.
Yes.
Basically, accumulated fund is basically the capital.
Yeah.
Which item is included in the manufacturing account? So in the manufacturing account, what will include?
This is
Cash
not including
is
exam.
no, yeah, prepare of the factory. This is the part of the indirect cost. But this office supervisors, of course, is not the part of manufacturing one. This is the part of the income statement.
Yes.
Then a debtor assets increased by 25,000 and liability decreased by 5,000. Okay. And what we have to do, what was the profit or loss for the year? Okay.
Lost by 20,000.
One second, let me see. So basically, here they have provided us assets and liabilities. Okay, so let me write it here. We
We
know
minus it, right?
we know that whenever the profit will, yeah, whenever there's a profit, so it means there is an increase in the capital. So we have to see that whether the capital has increased or decreased. So let's find out the capital first. Because whenever the profit, we will make profit, so it means that the capital will increase. Let's see that capital has increased or decreased. So we will be using the this like minus liabilities. Yeah.
That is 20,000.
One second, let me calculate. Okay. So capital we don't know. Uh, that's asset increased by 25,000. Okay. So 25,000
Minus
minus
it.
liabilities 5,000. It has increased with 5,000. Okay. No, it has decreased with 5,000.
Yes.
So if it has
Decrease.
decreased with 5,000, so it means that it will be increasing the capital. So that's why this will be like in the plus
Why would it be plus?
because it has decreased now.
Huh?
So the liability has decreased. So if the liability is decreasing, so the capital will increase.
But we always minus liabilities from assets.
Well, in that case, if the liability is simply given, they are saying that liability has reduced from the previous year. A trader's asset increased by $25,000 and liabilities decreased by 5,000. So if the liability decrease, so it will be like you can say that all automatically. You can also say like it like this: 25,000 minus 5,000. So minus minus plus because
Oh,
liability has decreased.
okay, okay.
Yeah, so this will be like 30,000 then.
Yes.
Okay, so 30,000 is basically the capital. So basically, if the capital increased by 30,000, then previously whatever, for example, capital was X and now it has increased by 30,000. So it means that there is a 30,000 profit. D option is the right option. One
How
second,
do you
I'm
even
just
know
getting
it's a profit or loss? There's like nothing to compare it with.
one second. Hello. किधरों किधरों अच्छा एक मिनट अच्छा one second हम ना just give me 1 second I'm coming. तुझको कौन ठांडा Okay, so what you are saying that why the capital is increasing, so why the profit is increasing?
No, no, like how would you even know it's a profit or loss?
Because if the capital is increasing now, because as we can see that the answer is in the positive form.
Oh, it's in a positive form. Okay.
So that's why if the capital is increasing, so of course when the capital will increase, when the profit, because we need to add the profit into the capital.
Okay.
Okay, this is the easiest one. Trader
Yeah.
does not maintain a full set of accounting records.
How could he
But
calculate the profit of the year? Supposing
yeah,
capital man.
Like we will be doing the reverse working. No,
It would be D.
no, it will be
Mm.
because mm, uh, we're supposed to deduct the drawings, na. So in the reverse working, we will be adding it back.
Oh, okay, never mind.
We need to add the capital reduce now, but if here we will be deducting it. So that's why B is the right option. Okay, Jenica started um, trading on 1st January. All her sales were made on cash basis. During the year, Janik uh, paid wages of this, took drawings of this out of the amount received from the customer. That is, of course, cash basis. She also banked 56,000 of these receipts, and at the year end, she held $150 of unbanked cash in the sales in the cash. Which value of the Genesis sales were recorded in the income statement? Okay, so it's too easy. Like we need to find out that what is the total sales. Total sales is equal to, as you can see that we just banked some amount that is 5600,000, sorry, because as you can see that all sales were made on cash. He received the amount from the customers, and then he just paid to the wages, and then took the drawing, and then she also banked the $56,000 into the business, everything. So that's why, like, and plus the cash she is having in hand, this is also like the left from all these expenses, and at the end she is getting this 150. So the total sales we are going to write. So 56,000, this is also the part of those cash, and the wages she paid, this is also the part of it. So 56,000 plus 7,800 plus 150 plus 12,100. If you will calculate this all, so you will get your answer. Are you understanding what I'm saying?
No, I didn't understand this one.
One second, one second. Let me
Why
tell
are
you.
we adding everything? Like she paid wages. I
7,800. One second, let me tell you. What happened basically? Let me tell you again. As you can see, Janice started trading on 1st January, okay? All her sales were made on cash basis. It means that there is no sale on the credit basis. All the sales were on the cash basis. So it means that in the income statement, we will be writing this cash sale. Okay. Now what happened? She received the sales. Like she received the money from the all sale. And of course, this is all based on the cash. During the year, Janix paid wages of 12,100. It means that whatever the cash sale she received, out of this cash sale, she just paid the wages. And then she took some drawings from the same cash sale, that is 7,800. Okay, out of the amount received from the customers, means cash sale. She
aren't we
also
gonna
bank.
minus?
No, basically they haven't provided you the total sales now. It means that you got the full money,
Oh,
and out of this you paid the wages, then you just took the drawing, and you also banked some cash, and then at the end you are holding this $150, and it is also from the sale in the cash. This is unbanked. She is having in the hand $150, which is remaining after doing all these things. Understood?
yes.
So what is the total of this?
1 second. 76050 D.
Okay. Now what we have to do, there is a, okay, so revenue is given, inventory at the start of opening inventory, closing inventory given, markup is 25% is applied. What were the purchases for the year? Okay, so basically we know that, one second, let me write it here. The revenue is equal to cost of sales, cost of sales plus 25% of cost of sales. What is this 25%? This 25% is basically your markup, and it means that markup means the 25% or the gross profit uh, on cost of sales. Whatever the cost of sale is, we don't know what it is. Whatever the cost of sale is, it's 25% is basically the GP. So if we just add the cost of sale with the GP, so we will get the revenue. Okay. Then, as I already told you that what you have to do, since we need to find out the cost of sales, so you will be adding one plus 25%. So cost of sale means we are just taking it as one plus 25%. So this will become 1.25. We need to find out the cost of sales. So revenue and 1.25 will be divided.
That would be 96,000.
Yeah, so 1.25. That is 96,000. 96,000 basically the cost of sale. Now we have the opening inventory and closing inventory. So we will write cost of sales is equal to opening inventory plus purchases minus closing inventory. We need to find out the purchases. So it means that what we will do, cost of sale plus uh, that opening inventory. No, basically one second. Cost of sale is equal to opening inventory and then add purchases which we don't know what it is, and then minus CL means closing inventory. Cost of sale is 9600. Okay, and it is equal to the opening inventory is 90, sorry, this is 96,000, the cost of sale, and 9600 is the opening inventory, and plus purchases we don't know, and minus closing inventory is 10,200. We need to find out the purchases. So first of all, just 9600 and minus these two basically. 9600 minus 10,200. What will be the answer?
That is 65580.
9600 minus 10,200.
Yeah, we're gonna
I think
minus both of those.
9600 minus 10,200. This will be 600, I guess.
Oh wait, sorry. I was telling you the final answer.
Okay. 96,000
That's 600.
is equal to minus 600.
Yes, minus 600.
This is P, and of course we need to find out this P, which is purchase, and that is 9600 plus 600. Then this is 96600. So D basically is the right answer. Okay.
Yes.
Then we have the next question, I guess, related to the 1 second.
Is this the uh
Ratio.
ratio? These are not included in the exam, so we don't need to do it
Yeah,
right
but
now.
it's okay, like we are doing it, so let's do it.
Okay.
A trader provided the following information for the year ended. Total cash and credit purchase of goods of for resale is this. Cash purchase of goods for resale is this. Credit purchase of non-current asset is this. His trade payables at that date were 8,000. What was the trade payable turnover? Okay. So for the trade payable turnover, the formula which we use, that is TP means trade payables. Uh, Multiply 365 because we want to find out on the days. I mean to divide this with the credit purchases. This is the formula. Okay. But here we don't have the credit purchase, as you can see. First of all, we had a total cash and credit purchase, which is 150, and credit purchase, cash purchase of the goods for resale is 17,000. So it means that if we will minus this, so we will be having the credit purchases only. So 150,000 minus 17,000, so this will become 133. Okay, so 8,000 is basically your trade payables, and we will be like dividing this with the 1330. We just got it from here when we just deduct 17,000 from the 150,000. What is the answer for this? 8,000 minus
That is 0.06.
0.06. Whatever the answer you are getting, just multiply this with the 365 because you want to convert this in days.
That is 21.6.
21 means 22 days approximately.
Yes.
So C is the right option then. Following information is taken from an income statement. We have cost of sale and blah blah blah. We need to find out the profit margin for the year. Okay. So first of all, we need to find out the profit. Okay. So we don't know what is profit. So let me write it here. Revenue will be equal to, first of all, we want to find out the revenue as well. Cost of sale plus GP. We know cost of sale is 15,000 and plus GP is 10,000. So it means that the revenue is equal to 25,000. Okay. And then we need to find out the profit. So profit is equal to 10,000, which we know that the GP, and then minus expenses. So if you see that general expenses 1,000, motor expense 4,000, total 5,000. So it means that the profit is 5,000. We need to find out the profit margin, means that what is the profit percentage according to the sales. So the formula is profit multiplied by 100 divided by sales. Sales are 25,000. Yeah, what's the answer?
Okay, 1 second. Uh, 20 is the answer.
Okay, so this is the right answer then. Then the next question is that trade receivable turnover of a business is 42 days. Okay, and um, trade receivable are allowed 30 days to settle their accounts. Okay, but the turnover is 42. The business has difficulty paying its credit supplier. Which statement are correct? Okay. So first statement is credit customers are taking longer than allowed to pay their accounts. Of course, allowed is only 30 days, but they are paying in 42 days. So it's right. Second is that it takes on average 42 days to receive payments from our credit suppliers is also right. Because averagely we are taking 40 days to receive the money from them. It would be easier to pay credit supplier if credit customer paid within 30 days. Yeah, this is also right. Because if they will pay on the time, so they will be having enough money to pay the suppliers. The business has an efficient credit control system. No, not at all. They don't have the efficient control system because if it is there, so they will not be taking 42 days to receive the money. So B 1, 2, 3 is right, not 4. So B is the right option. Yeah, can you tell the answer for this one?
Okay. A business does not record the skills or moral of its employees in its financial statement, which accounting principle is being applied,
Yeah.
and which does not require the skills or moral of its employees.
Hmm. This is a money measurement concept, na? Because money measurement concept says that you should only record those things which should have the monetary value because
Yeah, okay.
it doesn't have any monetary value.
Yeah.
This option is the right option. Then we have the last one. Yeah, this is like what is the right answer for this?
What does the objective of understandability assume users of financial statement will possess? Full knowledge of accounting, knowledge of bookkeeping but not accounting. No knowledge of bookkeeping or accounting. Reasonable knowledge of accounting.
Understandability means that your financial statement should be understandable for those persons who have the reasonable knowledge. For example, the person who are like the stakeholders who are going to check the financial statements of the company, so they must be having the reasonable knowledge. Then in that case, this will be understandable for them, no?
Yeah.
So we are basically objective of the understandability is this that we are assuming that whoever are going to use like whatever the stakeholders who are going to use the financial statement, they have the reasonable knowledge for of accounting. That's why they are able to understand it.
Okay.
Okay, finally we just completed.
Yeah.
It was too long.
Yeah.
Okay, so like did you understand everything?
Yeah. I think I understood. Like I understand the whole paper now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, basically we have to work on the P1 actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, so after when you will like be when we will done with the revision and everything. So after that, of course, when we will be solving past papers, so we will be doing the P1 for like for different years.
Also, my exam is like on this Thursday.
Yeah, so we have the class on Monday.
Yeah, on Monday also.
Yeah.
Allah
Okay then.
Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.